What's up, guys? I decided to do something different today and talk about my top 5 Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts wishlist. I know I haven't really been talking about figures that much on my YouTube channel, but today I decided I'd go ahead and do so. And what I'm going to do is drop my top 5 figures that I want Bandai to make SH Figuarts versions of from Dragon Ball Z. And some of these I feel like we should have already gotten, but oh well, we don't. So I'm gonna jump right into my list right now, and you guys tell me what you think at the end. I do want to say that I'm not doing this in any order, so it's not like I really want any character more than the other, but my first one would be Kaba, simply because I really like his character in Dragon Ball Super, and I feel like he was put in for the sole purpose of developing Vegeta's character a bit more, and I feel like they did a good job executing that. And also simply because I like his character, I want to know more about his backstory, and I really hope that after this Universe 6 arc ends that his character doesn't disappear, because I really want to see more from him, and that's why I chose him to be my first. I really like Kaba. Now my number 2 is Bulma, and this is one that I feel like we really need simply because Bulma is an essential character to Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. Not so much Super as the others, but you gotta realize that the show started with Bulma. She was in the very first episode of the series, so I feel like she's a character that we probably should have gotten already, and I think the only female we've gotten from Dragon Ball Z is Android 18, who was only a big role in the Cell Saga. Not that I'm complaining about it, but I just really want to see a Bulma. It doesn't really matter to me which form, but I still feel like we need her. Number 3 would be Majin Vegeta for me, simply because I feel like he's another character that we should have already gotten, especially since they've already teased us with several characters from the Buu Saga. Like, we've got Ultimate Gohan, we got Vegito, and Vegito was never made without this version of Vegeta. I mean, yeah, it's great to have the Saiyan suit versions. They're great figures, I love them both, but I just feel like this is one that we should have already gotten because he was very essential to the whole creation of the Buu Saga. If it wasn't for him, Majin Buu never really would have been revived, and that's why I feel like he's another one that we should have already gotten. So hopefully we get him sometime soon. Now, Majin Vegeta leading me right on to my next, Super Buu. I feel like we should have him because he is, to me, probably the best Buu of the whole Buu Saga. I didn't really care much for Kid Buu. I didn't really care much for any of the other Super Buu forms. I didn't care much for Fat Buu either. But this is the Buu I feel like we should have because this was, to me, when he was in his prime. And I believe it's just about everyone's favorite form of him. Not to mention he could go great well with a Gotenks and the Ultimate Gohan. That would help to create a whole lot scenes for everyone who does ACBA, and yeah, I just think he's a really great character, and he's my favorite form of Majin Buu. Now for my last and probably the one that I want the most, Super Saiyan Gogeta. I know he wasn't canon, but he was by far my most favorite Dragon Ball Z character ever, and I honestly wish he would get some canon screen time because fusion is canon between Goten and Trunks, and I feel like it could be between Goku and Vegeta. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, Vegito was, but I mean, Vegito was cool, but he just was nowhere near as badass as Gogeta, in my opinion. Yeah, I know he's stronger because of what was said by the Elder Kai, but I just think Vegito is a much more, Gogeta is a much more awesome character, and I'm really hoping that we get him sometime soon because I didn't really care much for the movie, but just him as a character overall, he was really, really great, and I loved every second of him being in the screen, even though it was only like 5 minutes at the most maybe. But yeah, he's my last one, Gogeta. Overall, I hope I explained pretty well why I think some of these figures are definitely going to be great for our collection and why we should get them in the near future. And I hope you guys can at least understand where I'm coming from when I say that I feel like these are guys that we probably should have had already. And if not, then leave your comments and tell me who you guys want to see next in the SH Figuarts line. I know there are definitely some other great characters that I missed out on, but I wanted to do my top 5. So like I said, I want to know who you guys want next in the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line. So please feel free to like, subscribe, leave some comments in the comment section to let me know. I'm Animated Heroes, people. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.